It's the early way, yeah. 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 What's up? I'm Early Earl. I think y'all been hitting these YouTube streets and coming on down here to the early way. I'm coming at y'all with another NOWTHATSTV review. And this is for Zodiac House, Season 3, Episode 6, Keep It Curte. Y'all know how Coco say cute with C-U-R-T-E instead of C-U-T-E. She put an R up in that shit and say Curte. So yeah, this episode is titled Keep It Curte. So the episode begins where we left off last episode. You know, with Nykiss and Coco, they going at it. You know, Nykiss, walked up to Coco, threw her setup and swung on Coco and went there whopping. They went at it. Boom, beam, beam, ba, ba, beam, 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 ba, ba. So they get to scrambling down. They fighting. Somehow, Nykiss ended up getting Coco on the floor. They get to, they throwing down. Security ends up pulling them apart. Now, to be honest, I think Nykiss whooped Coco. I don't care. Coco going around that bitch saying how she won. Nykiss got that ass. So after the fight, Becca ends up going over to Coco trying to calm her down because Coco around there screaming how Nykiss can't fuck with her. She hating on her because she cute. She cute. So Nykiss hating on her because of that. And Becca was like, calm down, y'all fault, leave her alone. She don't want to fight no more. So, just leave her alone. You been bothering this girl all day. She gave you what you wanted. It should be over. And I'm like, why they don't take her to the twister room no more? The last people that fought in the twister room was Big Vern and Ari. Nobody else goes to the twister room to fight. So was the twister room designed for that? Or y'all just said that and just let it go because they're going to fight anywhere they want to? So y'all can't control these people? Get that shit together. So Big Vern hops in her confession and said, Coco Chanel, the homemade prostitute. She ain't never seen nothing like it. You get a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and that's what you got. Coco. I'm like, Big Vern, shut the fuck up. Leave that girl alone. So Coco hops in her confessional and says that, Nykiss, she get Nykiss her props and said she can swing and all that, but Nykiss can't fuck with her because Coco feel like she did that. I'm like, Coco, baby, sit down. You did not win that one. So she right here looking for her eyelashes, right? She can't find her. They all, one on the floor, one still stuck to her eye, but she looking for that one that ain't on her eyes down on the floor. But she turns to the camera and say, NOWTHATSTV real raw. She finna give y'all what y'all want. She finna go upstairs and put on her fighting clothes, and she finna fuck with Nykiss all night. And I'm like, Coco, let it go. If you feel like you won that fight, which you didn't, but if you feel like you won, let it go. It's obviously to me, that you didn't think you did your bit one. Because if you did, you would have left that girl alone. You already whooped her. And that was it. And I'm like, Becca, when Becca went up to her, she said, don't be a bully, leave that girl alone. Now I'm feeling like Becca, if you felt like you won, let it go. Don't be a bully. You whooped her. Let it go. Leave her alone. Becca then goes to check on Nykiss. And when she goes to Nykiss' room, she started hyping Nykiss up, talking about Big New York, you did your set. Bow, 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 teach me. She over there hyping Nykiss up because she know Nykiss whooped Coco, like me. So, Nykiss ended up having like a little gash over her right eye or something like that, or a knot that Coco did to her. So, Becca over there helping her out. So Coco downstairs talking about how that eye look now, because she's still ready, for Nykiss. She hops in her confessional and say every time they fought, she ate Nykiss up. Every time she fought, Nykiss left with either a black eye or a bruise or something along that nature. And I'm like, Coco, if you feel like you whooping on Nykiss, if you feel like you leaving her marked out, then leave that girl alone. Shit. If she come at you again and swing on you, that's when you take it up. You ain't got to be walking around this bitch ready to fight her again. If you know you marking a girl out, let her be. So now Kid still mad, as she should be with that gas over her eyes. She mad, she talking shit, calling Coco a tranny, how she fought her first tranny, how she fought a man. And I'm like, now Kiss, you taking it a little too far. I understand that you mad that the girl, got you bruised up, got you needing medical attention. You ain't gotta take it that far and be that disrespectful and call her a tranny or a man. She ain't call you no type of name like that. You feel me? She ain't call you that. All she said was you not crew. Now you man calling her a man and all that. Calm down. So back over to Coco, she found her lash on the floor and then said she finna go head upstairs to get uncrewed and put on her fighting clothes so she can go at Nikes. So she go upstairs and start roaming around saying how they gonna fight again and again and again and again. So now kids need to get ready. Cause she wasn't ready when Coco said she had her bonnet on. But now kids waited till, Coco got all dolled up and crude. And and ran up on her. She wasn't feeling that. So she finna get uncrewed and be ready for now kids. So she mad. She bit mad. Coco mad. Talk about that kiss mad. No. Coco, you mad. Sit down. After you put on your fighting clothes, just take a moment to breathe and relax. And, move on. Just move on. So then we switch over to Pootie, y'all. Pootie around here saying, can he get his fade? Can he get his fade? Can he get his fade? Referring to Jay. He ready to fight Jay. He talking about he ain't just gonna run up on Jay. He just want his fade. Can he get his fade? That's all he said. Can he get his fade? He said it one more time, and Jay came out of nowhere and swung on Pootie. Popped on real fast. But, Pootie ends up getting the upper hand and flipped Jay on the floor. And, the security came in and broke the fight up. Jay talking about, now leave me the fuck alone. Like he did something. I'm like, Jay, Jay, you didn't do your big one like you thought you did. You could have just went in there and said, yeah, you can get your fade right now. What's up? And then fought like that. You just running out of nowhere, sneaking a man, and still ended up getting flipped to the floor was a total L for you. Pootie going around saying, they can't fuck with him. They can't fuck with him. Jay hops in his confession say he fought Pootie because it was a I get you before you get me type of thing. You already know you wanted to fight me and I wanted to fight you. You right here saying you want to get your fade and I popped out and gave you what you wanted. Pootie say you still can't fuck with me. You can't fuck with me. How you sneak me and still get flipped on the floor? So he running through the house through the back door to get to Jay because they took Jay somewhere. And while he running past to get to the door, he run past Dion, and Dion like through his setup. Big Bird said, "Oh, you scared me?" Because Pootie went, dashed through. But when Pootie ran past Dion and Dion threw his setup, Pootie said, "Bitch, I ain't worried about you. Like, calm the fuck down." So he ends up going back to, the living room area and saying how he finna turn to an animal on Jay ass. Like, he ready for Jay. Like, how you sneak me and I'm still whooping your ass? How you sneak me and I still got my chains on looking presentable? Jay, how you do all that and you ain't do nothing? You did all of that and ain't do nothing. So, they end up, pulling Pootie to a room and closing the door because they end up bringing Jay back in. Because Jay now hurt his hand fighting Pootie. He said when he hit Pootie, like hit him that first time and when the uppercut him, he had hit him the wrong way. He had his fist the wrong way and hurting his hand. So he going through the house to get medical treatment. So they take him upstairs to a room to get treated. So he upstairs spazzing out, talking about on his soul. That's why he don't hang with agates and shit like that. That's why he don't hang with punks and shit like that. On his soul, he ain't no Queen D getting whooped around here. He doing the ass whooping. I'm like, why you had to bring up Queen D, Jay? Because if we gonna be honestly speaking, you lower than Queen D. At least Queen D gonna talk her shit. You ain't even talking your shit as they say you do on Instagram and all that. You in this house quiet as a mouse. You ain't doing what they thought you supposed to be doing. What you giving is not what they thought you was gonna give. Like what you give on Instagram, you ain't giving in the house. But you upstairs spazzing out, saying how you whoop this and whoop that, how you don't hang with this and hang with that. But you ain't doing your big one, as they say. So back downstairs, they let Pootie up out the room, right? And Pootie down there stood talking his shit. He said he like to fight a bitch that's gonna get him a run for his money. If you ain't finna give him a run for his money, he ain't really, really ain't finna do all that. So he just genuinely speaking, and Dion was like, "You don't think I did that though?" And Pootie was like, "What?" He was like, "You don't think I gave you a run for your money?" And I'm like, Dion, you could have stayed out of it. You really could have. This man right here, hot, ready to fight any and everybody. The first person that say something to him, he ready to hop on him because he can't get to Jay. Dion, you could have stayed out of it. But Pootie say can't nobody fuck with him. And Dion say we cool or whatever. We all our shake our hands, but we fought and shit. I feel like I hung in there with you. I feel like I can fuck with you. That's basically what Dion was saying. He was like, hey, don't add me in there with everybody who can't fuck with you or who ain't on your level because I am. And you saw that. So while they going at it, Coco ass, she come downstairs and like fell and sprung her damn ankle while she trying here looking for Nikes. Coco, that's why I say you need to sit your ass down because look what happened. You right here limping. So Coco sprung her ankle. When she fell, she sprung her ankle. Now she right here limping trying to get to Nikes. And I'm like, Nikes do not want to fight you, Coco. She done fighting. Sit down. She mad because when she didn't want to fight, Nikes fought her. So now that Nikes don't want to fight, she gonna fight Nikes because shit, you did it to her, so she gonna do it to you. That's her logic. That's how she looking at it, y'all. But she right here limping trying to get to that girl. All that girl got to do is really kick your damn ankle, and you gonna ball the fuck up. So leave that girl alone. Coco mad at everybody because they hyping Nikes up like Nikes did something. But she said all Nikes did was pull off her wig and nothing else. I'm like, no, Nikes really got your ass, Coco. She really got you. She did. So while Coco ended up calling Nikes ugly, and Nikes out back with everybody out back chilling. So she ended up calling Nikes ugly, and Bavern talking about she's not ugly, she's cute. She's real pretty. And then somebody end up yelling, both of y'all pretty. Both of y'all are pretty. Then Vern talking about, no, she's not. Talking about Coco, no, Coco's not. And I'm like, Vern, if you want to fight Coco, just say that. Because you steady saying your little shit in the background. Coco ain't really paying attention to you, but you steady saying your shit in the background like you got some issues with this girl. Just let that shit be known in the forefront. Instead of piggybacking off somebody else and saying little slick shit, just go ahead and tell Coco that you got issues with her and you ready to get down with her. Just take it up. So then we get back to Pootie and Dion. They everybody out back chilling, right? Pootie talking about if he get whooped, the show gonna shut down. And shit like that because he ain't worried about the money. He can leave right now and go home and make money because he a content creator. Dion says it's about the business. So that little thing right there set Pootie off. So he ends up going over to Dion and talking about, hey, Dion, I'm trying to be cool right now, but come all that shit down. I fuck with you, you fuck with me. So all this shit that you saying, little slick shit, calm that down. So then Dion get to explaining about how when Pootie ran past him, he like, stepped back and like threw his setup because he didn't know what was going on. He was like, even Brian ain't know what was going on. Somebody just whooped past him. He didn't know what was going on. Pootie said he ain't worried about him. And if he thought he could fuck with him, he would have been hopped on Dion. But Dion can't fuck with him, so he ain't really worried about Dion. And he said Dion need to start tensing up every time he come around because he's not no bully. Pootie say he's not no bully, so Dion, you need to calm all that shit down. And Dion was like, I don't know, that little shit was confusing. They end up about to fight outside. But security ends up pulling them apart. But you hear Vay tell the Dion that Pootie ain't finna fight two people because she just fought Jay. He's not finna fight you, Dion. He'll take that fade for Pootie. I'm like, Vay, sit your big ass down. You sound like you didn't even want to fight. You sound like your voice wasn't even hyped enough to be like, hey, I want to take this fade for you, Pootie. I'll whoop on Dion. You ain't even sound like that. You You just wanted to insert yourself in some shit that had nothing to do with you. Sit your ass down, they. So, Dion and Pooter, they end up going in the house and they end up squabbling. Pooter say he tired, but he stood up in a fight and Dion, and it looked like Dion got the upper hand to me on that one. But, security came in and pulled them apart. So after Dion and Pootie, they shit get settled down, we switch over to J. Marie and Becca. They having a little argument because, they got into their little fight, altercation. They still, beefing with each other. Becca ends up pulling her flag out from her purse, the green flag that she won during the tree hunt challenge, and saying that she ain't going nowhere because, the little green flag gonna keep us safe from eliminations. So then we switch over to eliminations. Everybody out back in groups seated by their element signs. And Nina comes out and she let us know that, this is the eliminations where everybody gets to vote who they want to be eliminated. She let us know that, the red team, the fire sign, they won their challenge. So they'll be safe from eliminations. And they let us know that Pound Cake we're gonna be safe too. And Pound Cake beat Chosen, and since Pound Cake beat Chosen is going to be up for elimination. So he's going to be competing against whoever they vote for, for the final elimination challenge. So Becca, she ain't out back with everybody. They let us know that Becca's flag was stolen out her purse. So she in the house looking for her flag. But she come out and she let us know that she couldn't find her flag and somebody took her flag. Vern said Pooter and said, Pooter, you got the flag. And Pooter told me, well, why would I steal a flag? That's childish. That's so childish. So then Nina, she asked, whoever won the flag during the challenge to present their flag to her. And it comes out that Pooter does have not Jay, but does have Becca's flag. Becca goes over to try to get her flag from Putin because how dare you go on her person to take her flag? She felt like she don't fuck with nobody's shit. So why would they fuck with her shit and get that flag out her shit? So she trying to get her flag, right? So while she trying to get her flag and like pushing up on Pootie, Danny get her ass up like she ready to fight Becca because of it. And I'm like, Danny, sit your ass down. This shit ain't got nothing to do with you. Pootie the one fucked up. Why you hopping up ready to fight Becca because Pootie went on her shit and took that flag? Why would you hop up to be fighting on the wrong person's side? That shit ain't make no sense. Danny, sit your ass down. Play the backfield like you been playing the backfield because you stepping up over some shit that ain't got nothing to do with you. Make you look stupid. Make you look dumb as hell. And Becca said, didn't I just let you hit my blunt? So you smoking off the girl and then trying to fight the girl? Get your shit together. Becca was like, you need your camera time. I agree with Becca. You do need your camera time because why you hopping up ready to fight her over some shit that Pootie did wrong? Pootie the one in the wrong, girl. And then what I didn't like is that knowing that y'all seen Jay get the flag. Y'all seen Becca win the challenge to get the flag. Becca got that flag. Y'all seen it. Y'all know Pootie ain't get no flag. So why would you accept the flag from Pootie knowing that he didn't get it? Now that's what I didn't like. But they end up accepting the flag, yada yada yada. That shit blew me. So then one by one they get up and they write their name, who they want to get eliminated and throw their name in the fire. One by one they get up and cast their vote. The end vote that's going up against Chosen was not Kiss, and they had to compete doing a bucket challenge where they got to fill up. Each Chosen and I Kiss, they have a bucket on their side, and they got to fill up the buckets of water on the opposing team side. So they got to fill up each other's bucket, not their own. So in the end, see, from what it seemed like to me, Kiss won that, but they say Kiss was cheating because she held the bottom of the cup and the top of the cup, concealing the water inside while she ran over. And I'm like, ain't that the name of the game? But they made her start all over and left Chosen bucket still full while she had to start all over. And I ain't like that because to me it feel like Kiss won, but they said Chosen won. So Kiss ended up going home. So, so So while our kids end up going on, she talking her shit to Coco. Coco talking her shit back. But the thing is, you hear Big Vern ass in the background laughing and kikiing about everything Narkiss was saying, and then, you know, agreeing with everything Narkiss was saying, and then had the nerve to say Coco Chanel looked like she was on the Underground Railroad. And I'm like, Big Vern, if you want to fight Coco instead of doing all this shit, just tell Coco. Just say, hey, Coco, I want to fight you. Because now I see, like, you just itching for a problem. It's like you trying to have a problem with Coco. That's what it feel like to me. You trying to have a problem. And Coco ain't really worried about you, sweetheart. She ain't worried about you, sweetheart. She's not. But that was the end of the episode. The episode was good to me. I enjoyed the episode. And, you know, that's all I got to say. I do thank y'all for tuning in to The Early Way. And if you haven't, like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm going to catch y'all next time.